In the heart of an enchanted forest, where sunlight wove golden patterns through emerald leaves, there existed a hidden realm ruled by the fairies. Among them was Alice Mourning Dew, a small fairy with a spark in her eyes and the weight of destiny on her wings. As the only daughter of the venerable fairy queen, Alice was groomed for sovereignty, yet she often found herself exploring the lush woods, indulging in the simpler joys of life that lay tucked away from royal duties. Alice was known for her benevolence and wisdom, her presence an embodiment of the verdant land she was destined to steward. Although her future as queen seemed set in stone, she secretly yearned to carve her path beyond the confines of tradition, and it was in these woods that her life took an unanticipated turn. One twilight eve, a foreign storm brewed in the heart of the forest. The fairies whispered of a disturbance, edging close to their guarded realm, yet Alice felt drawn to the commotion. Amidst the rain-drenched ferns, she found Klaus Ebonheart, a tiefling wizard lying wounded and discarded. Despite centuries of distrust between fairies and outsiders, Alice's compassion overruled caution. She shielded Klaus, tending to his wounds with the skill taught to her by the land itself. In their quiet moments, a bond sprang forth. Klaus, with his arcane gifts, revealed worlds Alice had never dared to dream of, while she illuminated paths of hope in his storm-clad heart. As days turned into months, the forest echoed not with whispers but laughter and longing. Despite the fairy court's seething disapproval, love blossomed between the unlikely pair. Yet when Klaus journeyed onward, certain that his presence endangered Alice's position, fate intervened once more. Alice discovered she was expecting a child. Her mother's wrath was swift and stern, leading to Alice's expulsion unless she abandoned her human tiefling child. Instead, courage unspooled from her, and Alice chose defiance. Leaving the woodland sanctuary, she reunited with Klaus, and they welcomed their daughter Ember into a world woven with affection and magic. What followed were years of joy, softly shadowed by the ever-looming specter of her past duties. Yet Alice cherished every moment with Klaus and Ember, nurturing their humble abode like the tender buds of spring. This peaceful existence was shattered one fateful day by the arrival of the Fairy Queen. The monarch demanded Alice's return, but only as a ruler cleansed of bonds deemed impure. Despite Alice's pleas and protests, the Queen's will was enforced with ruthless magic. The memories of her husband and child were seared blank, vanishing as if they were silvery mist. Alice was dragged back to a world now lacking its former luster and love. Dutifully crowned as the new queen, she found solace only in her 3 daughters from an arranged marriage, each one a reflection of the life she had hoped for but lost. Yet the ache for Klaus and Ember endured, nestled unfading at the center of her heart. Decades unfurled like autumn leaves, until destiny once again whispered through the trees. A young girl of mixed heritage, Claudia Septimius, tumbled into their realm, pursued by the unwavering gaze of the Golden Legion. Standing at the helm of this troop was none other than Ember, Alice's grown daughter, fierce and sure, bearing the trials of a life spent seeking answers. As mother and daughter stood poised for reunion, the forest hummed with words unsaid, of chances lost and redeemed. Around them lay the inevitable mosaic of love and legacy, each piece eager to find its rightful place in the vivid tapestry of their intertwined fates.